One of the biggest problems that men face in a custody battle is they're treated so unfairly by the courts that they fight with their feelings in a court and not the facts. And I get why it's unfair, you get screwed. But in order to win, and coming from myself, who has the longest running group with the highest amount of dads who have won super high conflict that you probably can't imagine, over and over again, I can tell you that this haunts almost every man. So in family court, especially with specialized hearings like ex parte hearings or emergency hearings and stuff like that, you need to understand that due process is not going to be the same. In fact, you don't get due process. So all the stuff you think about fairness, if you're going in for a temporary restraining order or a DVRO or these types of hearings, it is just erring on the side of caution. It is not looking at all the evidence and examining everything, and you don't get beyond a shadow of a doubt. You basically have to prove definitively that you didn't do something. And man, this is just such a nightmarish thing. Where this comes from today is today on our Friday call and preparing for our legal assistance call that's going to be a little bit later. We were going through somebody who got served a temporary protective order. It got beat, moved into parental alienation, which is not a legal term. You need to understand that. But moved into not seeing their child for months, and now they're entering into reunification. And it is one of the most unfair, horrible processes, and it's a nightmare for a father. All of his power, all of his instinct is taken away from him, and if he acts on any of it, it actually hurts him because he comes across as more violent. You need to understand that procedure is the most important thing. And what is morally right, what is correct by everybody in our society actually needs to take a back seat for you to work your case. If you're going through something like this, look at my free 30 and 30. Look at my groups. The groups are paid and they're worth their weight in gold. We have guys win and we have the proof for it. Check out the testimonials that are in the pinned comments in my TikTok.